Thank you for all being here. I think it's a very special occasion for these awards because we've reached the 9th year, and for the first time I have the feeling that we've reached critical mass in terms of participation for the island. So it's a very special occasion for me, and thank you for being here. When I was pushing 40, I'm now 50 years old, when I was pushing 40 years old, I started thinking that I owe a debt to society. I've been lucky, a couple of times at least. You have to repay your debt. I decided to diversify into different causes, but in the countries I have lived and worked. The other question is what happens after you are no longer in this world. I don't know how many of you have heard of the Giving Pledge. They said that, we're wealthy enough, we need to give half of our fortune to a good cause. Every signatory, if you like, to the Giving Pledge can choose, and does choose, where the money will go. I signed this pledge in May. Half the estate, if you like, would be the endowment of the foundation. And what I find very powerful about this is that way the foundation can live forever. The other project, which is what we call the Food from the Heart. The idea is that you're helping a lot of people in a small way every day. 2009 was the first year. This is the photograph from the first year. We were lucky to find 10 people to turn up. And since then, cumulatively, I have invested 2,750,000 euros. This is the photograph from last year. So this year, 750,000 will be granted to the winners. Our first special guest is Sir Trevor MacDonald.
But I was here 6 years ago, and we were doing this program, and it was a very good chance to see the reality of what life on this island is like. And like most journalists, our interest centered very heavily on the divided nature, and what I would call, I hope with some apologies, the toxicity of the division of an island. Fortunately, we encountered Stelios and what he's doing, and that gave an entirely different feel to what we came here to do. And if you can create the sort of conditions where people see that their lives are improved, if you can do something which gives a boost to the economy, then people are happier to live in the community, they're happier to look forward to a better life in the community, and they're happy to cooperate, they're happy to work much more together. And so I think by giving these awards to people from both sides, you really are inspiring a whole new group of people to see the benefits of working together, to see the benefits of cooperation. And I'm delighted to be able to see have now blossomed into something so absolutely wonderful. How is your friendship? Has it blossomed into something even more than it was when I saw you about 8 years ago?
I mean, of course, if you are with a Greek Cypriot as a Turkish Cypriot for 9 years and you're still friends, I guess it just moves on.
Our relationship, our friendship is stronger.
As a foreigner here, it's both sad and encouraging to see what happens here, because over the year that I worked with the CMP, the Commission for Missing Persons, what warmed my heart was to see people from both communities working together with no divisions whatsoever. But tens of thousands across the island are being brought together, not just by the awards, but the belief that you are all Cypriots.
Hi, I'll keep it short and sweet. I find this incredibly moving. Basically, Stelios has, in this very goodwill way, enabled the breakdown, the destruction of stereotypes. So there's a whole mindset that has grown with the dynamics of the division, which must be broken down, and Stelios, in this very generous way, is helping to do that.
As these awards prove, that people of this island can live together and that this island must be reunified. This country is big enough for all of us. We can live in peace. What is needed is goodwill, fertile ground, and visionaries.
Today, I am much more hopeful for the future to see all of you here, because if we are still trying to create something for our common future, this means that there is still hope. And I believe that the people living in Cyprus can do this.